Shafi Mateo was I hope you had a fabulous weekend like I did, because hey, it was Mothering Sunday yesterday, and yep, it was fabulous. It was fabulous, absolutely. Welcome to the show. This is Table Talk. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. You can join the show there and also leave us your thoughts and comments as the show goes ahead. You can also make use of Twitter at Nigeria Info FM, and you can use the hashtag Nigeria Info TT for Table Talk if you are on Twitter. I'll also try to take a few comments from WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 08095975805. We use all of those platforms to take your contributions today. The show's in two parts, as you might know. The first part is the appetizer. That's where I give you a sneak peek into what the weekend was like, and then we'll go ahead into the conversation. So if you're ready, I am. Let's go.
Here's the appetizer on Table Talk.
Oh yeah, the appetizer, right? It was Mothering Sunday yesterday. I got me some beautiful note cards from the boys. Beautiful. Even the baby had a card. It was beautiful. Even if it was fingerprint, it was lovely. And I love the attention, that was given to women over the weekend across all platforms. Absolutely beautiful. So how was my weekend? My weekend is actually tying into a conversation on the show today. That's basically what we're doing today, right? So if you're ready for me, let's just go straight into the main dish and get it on right now.
Now to the main dish on Table Talk. Table Talk.
All right, here's the main dish on Table Talk. Now, let me tell you that I know there were a lot of questions asked about how many times are women celebrated in a year gone? What is it go? Women here, women there, women all over the place. What is the matter? How many times are you guys celebrated in a year? Well, actually, Mother's Day is celebrated twice a year. In some countries, the dates are different, but there are two major dates, and I'm going to tell you about it just so we get that confusion out of the way. Now, in the UK, you find the celebrations in the UK, Ireland, Jersey, Isle of Man, and also in Nigeria. We all have the same date for Mother's Day, which happens in March, right? Now this one is called Mothering Sunday, or also called Mother's Day, and it's connected to Easter. So it's usually celebrated on the fourth Sunday of Lent, right? The other one is in May, celebrated also as Mother's Day, especially in the US, Australia, Germany, China, Greece, and so on. And that usually falls on the second Sunday of May, right? So that's what the celebration usually is about. Now, I had a fabulous celebration. So let me start by telling you that my children's school gave us a surprise. It was really beautiful. Even I was shocked, like, oh, plenty, you know. We were told the kids had presentations for us, for Mother's Day, and so we showed up. But hello, we were decked beautifully. They had a tiara for every mother and sashes. We were made to look like princesses. We had sashes and tiaras, and then we were ushered into a hall with music and food, and there was a seminar, and there were competitions. There were dance competition. I wasn't up for the dance, and then there was guillotine competition in which I came first. Yeah, hello, so all of these, and I kept thinking, well, while mothers, and if you follow me on Facebook, I put up a post about my celebration of mothers, and I say that a Yoruba word for a mother is called abiyamo, and it's not a word just for a woman who has biological children, which is why on the show today, I would like to honor expectant mothers on Mother's Day. I know that Mother's Day is usually a tough time for women who are trying to have babies and are yet to do so. I know that a number of them, some of them might even go into depression and say, oh, but I've been waiting, oh, but I want mine, and it's not here. So today's show is for you. While I celebrate every birthing mother, every female, in fact, every dad is acting as moms, I celebrate all of you for Mother's Day. But today's show would focus on the challenges. If you're in that situation and you can, please go ahead and call me on the show today. I want to hear what your waiting for a baby story is like. Today's show is all for you, and I hope that you call me in. Remember, it's all right to stay anonymous if you want. You can do that. But today's show is honoring expectant mothers on Mother's Day. Now, again, as the celebrations went ahead, over the weekend, I remembered also an event that I moderated on a Saturday, focusing on endometriosis and listening to the live feedback from women suffering endometriosis, many of whom would never be able to have babies, because the disease is a lifelong, life-altering one. It's totally. I need to have a conversation on endometriosis on this show sometime very soon, all of which brought me together to say, all right, how about we focus on women whose lives have been altered by whatever reason and who are unable to have their babies either temporarily or permanently. Today's show is all for you. So call me up 0700 993 993 993. Female caller, remember you can stay anonymous when you call, and if you we can also just take time to celebrate mothers on the show today. So we're starting right away, and I'll take your comments also on WhatsApp after this.
It's okay. That is okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Let me explain. It's okay. She. Off your mic.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info, your mic is always on. Let's talk.
All right, let's talk. 0700 993 993 993. Female callers 014657 190. That's the number. Those are the numbers to call. WhatsApp is also 08095975805. If you're ready for me, I am. Let's go. Good morning. Hello. Hello, are you there? No, you're not. I can't hear a word from you. Okay, let's see who's here. Hello, good morning. Neither. All right, give me a moment on that one. I'll get it back. All right. You can also remember to make use of Facebook, where we're live streaming right now. Facebook and YouTube is Nigeria Info 99.3. I'd love to take comments from you from those platforms also. That will be in a moment. Just give me a while with the phone lines, right? Give me a few minutes and I'll get it back on. WhatsApp is 08095975805. Today's show is celebrating and honoring women who are unable to have their own babies, either temporarily or permanently, whatever the situation might be. You can call me up and share your story with me. What's up? Get it open. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let's try now. Good morning, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome. Please put off your radio. What's your name?
I'm Tunde Agbola.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. I'm calling from Ikotun area.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to use this medium to appreciate my wife. In fact, we've been married for about 10 years now. And up till now, there's nothing. But at least for having the courage to keep on, I want to appreciate her.
What do you mean by there's nothing? You mean there's no problem, right?
No issue.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
No issue, no baby.
Okay.
But glory be to God, this year she just conceived.
This year she what?
She just conceived.
Yay!
and this year's Mother's Day was fantastic.
Oh, yay! I can imagine.
I can see the joy.
Oh.
Throughout yesterday, she was happy.
I'm so happy to hear this.
To appreciate her.
Thank you very much for calling.
To those that are in that shoe,
yes.
Well, God is the only one that can answer prayer. And I believe God will surely answer them.
Yeah, I believe so too. Thank you very much for sharing. Hey, what a good way to start the show. I'm really glad to hear that. And I hope that encourages you also. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Put off your radio. Are you there?
Hello?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Sunday.
Welcome,
Calling
Sunday.
from Sulere. Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Your line went off, not me. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Yes, welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Peter. I'm currently in VI.
Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Yes. I love the way you started the show.
Okay.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I was in this situation that you mentioned a while ago, that an expectant
Parents.
mother, parents. I was in that situation. And though it was disturbing, we were there for like 10 years or so. And we believe in God. We did what we were supposed to. At the end, we got victory.
Hey.
So I want to encourage those who are still expectant that there's nothing God cannot do. Absolutely, there's nothing. When our hope was almost gone, God appeared to us. So I want to encourage them. Look, do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Believe in your creator, and the light will come at the end of it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate you. And I really like that you're all bold enough to come share your stories. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Are you there? Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you speak up for me?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Momo. I'm calling from the island.
Momo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, first of all, I want to wish you happy Mother's Day. I was glad about your trophy. So very soon, open the shop for you inside.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, anyway, regarding that topic you spoke about,
Yes.
one that has to do.
Oh, that totally wasn't me. All right, I'm on Facebook now. I'll take a few comments and then I'll return to the calls. Peter Ojobo on Facebook says he's watching from Alagbado, Lagos. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers and would-be mothers. Yaya Tanji, Yaya Ghana, you say you're watching live from Gombe. Oh, great. Thank you for joining us. Says Happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Peace Abahi. I've been waiting for 3 years, still believing God for the fruit of the womb. I danced out as a mother in my church yesterday, but with pain in my heart because I'm yet a mother, but believing God still. That's why I'm here for you today. That's why my show is for you, also celebrating you today. Good morning, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Auntie Emo.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Okay, this is Samuel.
Okay, Samuel.
Happy Mother's Day to you all.
Thank you.
And like previous callers have been saying, I need to thank God for your life and even for this initiative, you know. Of course, I stumbled at you when you were about opening the line, and you know, what actually touched me, what I said in the video, that how you came out to being like, fine, let's celebrate, and let's bring back hope, you know, to the segment of people in this waiting room. Let me use that word.
Yes.
To be a kind of source of encouragement to them.
Yes.
And also, on my own part, of course, I have people around me, my blood, though I've been so favored. I'm a father of children, but I have people around me, my blood also, who are still waiting, on God. Like yesterday, I sent all of them Happy Mother's Days and all that. Of course, some of them, I sent them, they responded. I want to limit it to those that already are children, but something, let me send it to them. So they didn't reply, but I just pray that, God will help them. It is God.
Yes.
And I want to share this testimony that I've had my pastor who actually married since 1983.
Ooh.
And they waited for almost 20 years. But to the extent that when they were moving to their own house, the mother said that, when you married, so they buy baby things in expectation.
Yes.
They said, let's just throw away all these things. And the man said, no, let's pack everything to our own house. Who knows? You understand? And that same year, they moved into their own house. They did not just only have a baby, they have babies.
Oh,
and
good.
the following year also, that same womb that had been closed for almost 20 years, opened, and within 2 years, God gave them 3 bouncing children.
Wow.
So, I'm using this one to encourage as many, because I could feel the trauma.
Yes.
I could understand the trauma.
Absolutely.
When I say feel, I could understand
Yes.
because at least I've had a near experience of it within me. So,
Thank you very much.
my sister, I thank you for this. And I
Thank
pray,
you.
come next year, or even before we do the Mother's Day, second, you said in May,
Yes.
God could have opened their womb.
Absolutely.
And I'm
Thank
saying
you.
that some of them listening now will come and testify.
I believe so.
Thank
I
you
believe
very
so.
much. my
Thank
sister.
you so much for calling. Thank you very much. Good morning, hello.
Hello?
Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Morning.
Why are you calling a female line? You are male, right? Aren't you? It ran off. Good morning, hello. Oh dear, sorry about that. Please call again if you're able to. Both went off. Okay, please try again. I think there's something up with the network there. But I see your comments also on Facebook. I'm coming to it in a bit. Good morning, hello.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Adenusi Patrick. I'm calling from Lekki.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, so celebrating the Mother's Day, my initial position was that if one day is dedicated to mothers, why about the remaining 364? But then I said every day is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But this morning, I want to say Happy Mother's Day, just like everyone has said. But to two major people, two major sets. One, the ones that are already married who are still expectant. And second, to the ones who already qualify to have a spouse, but the spouses are yet to come. The pain in the heart of the one who already have a spouse not having a child is almost equal, if not lesser than the one who ought to have a spouse who doesn't have one yet. But we celebrate each and every one of them. And like others have said, that believing God that things will turn around for them, I also pray that things turn around for them.
I believe so. Thank you very
Good
much.
morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I'm on Facebook now. Joseph Stanley says, nothing like mother. Women are powerful, and I wish they will come out in 2023 to be presidents of if the youth are sleeping. No one like my mother, and no one like Nigerian women. One love to you all. Thank you very much for your thought there. Etag, thank God, on Facebook says, having a mom is cool until she unplugs. Oh my goodness. Just come now, let me read this. It says, having a mom is cool until she unplugs your 5% phone to plug her 80% phone. Happy Mother's Day to them. They're a very wonderful set of people, he says. Thank you, Etta. Sorry about that. Please call again. Hello, good morning. Hello? Put off your radio.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Michael.
Welcome.
I'm actually very thankful to those who are encouraging the expectant mothers. I'm actually in that shoe for about 9 years now, still expecting, still looking up to God. I mean, I tell you, it has been a very difficult and rough ride. The journey is not something to write home about. The pressure is much. There's no issue, sincerely. Both of us, we've been to different hospitals, general and private, different gynecologists, just to know where the problem coming from. And year in, year out, I can't say it. It's just, people can just say, Shibi is just 9 years. What about those who have been staying for 20? Well, we all have different stories.
Yes, absolutely.
But I'm happy that it's not only the mothers that are being celebrated, but those who are expecting to.
Yes.
Every month have its own different issue. But I still want to believe in God. I still expect that our prayers will be answered. And thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you.
Please continue to encourage you. There are a whole lot of married women out there who are suffering from this.
I understand. Thank you very much for sharing. My heart is with you. My thought is with all of you. And like one of the callers said, I hope that in May you'll be able to call me back and say, hey, I called you in March. Nothing is
Yeah,
impossible, right?
I'll do that.
Keep
I'll
the
do
hope
that.
alive, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. Let's speak with caller who's on Third Milan Bridge. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the
Nigerian
show.
call.
Yes, please. My name is Wemimo.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Kola. I'm calling from Top Melon Bridge.
Okay.
I want to wish all the mothers, both the ones that have been currently blessed by God to have their biological children, and the ones that are still expectant, including the ones that have attained the age of settling down in matrimony and are also expecting a spouse. Then lastly, the set of mothers who are mothers to children that are not biologically theirs.
Yeah.
And they are playing the mother role in their life. So I want to wish all of them happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very
And I
much.
also want to specifically wish and pray for those who are expectant. It's not easy. I haven't walked that road before, but one way or the other, I feel their pain and their burden. I have a couple of them around me. In short, where I live, I had neighbors that one was waiting for 12 years. They have their child now. Another was waiting for 11 years in the same compound. They have 2 children now, 2 boys.
Oh, good.
And I also have one who have been waiting for 7 years or 8 years and counting. I have many in church, 13 years, 14 years, 7, 8,
the
9
streets
years.
are not smiling.
I'm
The
sorry,
speed at
I'll
which
be back.
everyone is learning new skills. How am I supposed to impress when the other guy can play the piano, sing, cook? I hear he's even learning a new language.
Guy, you need to upgrade your skills. With MTN's reliable internet and countless learning videos on YouTube, there's no limit to how far you can grow. You get up to 7 hours of free streaming on YouTube anytime you buy data plans from MTN. Dial *131# to get started.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
This is not just any rivalry. It's the rivalry other rivalries dream of being like. It's about pride, glory, and a ticket to the biggest football tournament. Are you ready?
It's fight to finish. Watch the Super Eagles and Black Stars of Ghana in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers on 25th March at 8:30 p.m. and 29th March at 6 p.m. on SuperSport. Get and stay connected.
Welcome back to Table Talk. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. I'm going to read you quickly a post I put up yesterday as we celebrate Mothering Sunday. And for me, which is why I'm having this conversation, Mothering Sunday, it celebrates women who have had children. But I think that beyond that, because I believe that in life there isn't just absolute black or white. There are various shades of gray, like I love to say, and there are people who are in that borderline of gray. All right. Here's what I wrote. Don't take it too deeply, just the write up. All right. Like I described earlier, also, Abiyamo is a deep Yoruba word describing a good mother. A mother isn't just a birthing female, but one who dotes on young ones. Sometimes the kids are hers, sometimes they aren't biologically hers. And on this Mother's Day, I want to say thank you to every birthing female, every guarding and guiding female, every biological mother, mothers in waiting, and fathers as mothers. Right? For those days that you feel inadequate, yes, you show up. Happy Mother's Day. That was a post I put up yesterday. And again, like I told you, I had a seat to host a session, a medical session on endometriosis on Saturday. And that opened my eyes again to the condition called endometriosis, which the women who are going through this, it's like their lives practically shut down. It's thorough. And there are many medical conditions like that, which is why I said for mothers in waiting, either temporarily or permanently, because there are some who permanently might not be able to have their own biological children. But maybe you've adopted a baby, or you're having a surrogate, or you're having to do IVF, or you're just having other children around you that you take care of as yours. Today, we celebrate all of you. And for fathers who are also sitting in as mothers, all of you deserve the chairs. 0700 993 993 993. What's your mother in waiting story? That's what we're talking about on Table Talk today. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. I can hear you now. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. This is Mr. Victor Online.
Thank you for calling me.
Yeah, actually, I had what if I talking about the waiting mothers and all that.
Yeah.
I really wish for the mother well. But there's something I wanted to say. Somebody gave a testimony of a man, a couple who waited for about 20 years until they moved to their house. The children now start coming up. There's something I've observed, I've experienced as well too.
Okay.
You know that when we are single, we normally go for prayers. We fasted and request things from God. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of those prayers are not always being answered when we are single. When I was single, I was very dedicated to God. I've been praying to God that, Daddy, I don't want my children to be born in someone else's house. Are you with me? I want my children to be born in my own house. So when I got married, I forgot the request I made from God. I waited for almost 7 years. I didn't know. So it was immediately the very first month I moved to my house.
Wow.
Immediately I moved to my house. Baby comes.
Wow.
After that one, the next year again, twins again.
Wow.
And I'm trying to flash my mind back what really happened before. And I discovered that most of us have been praying, even making covenant with God. When we are single, when we are still walking around, praying and fasting and all that.
Yeah.
I want this from God, I want this from God. But when we are getting married, we forgot most of those prayer requests we made from God.
I get you.
So majorly, most of the delay, always ask wives, mothers, to ask their husband, what was the agreement they have with God when they are still focusing on things of God? God gives the promise, give to the covenant. But we people have time, because of pressure and all that, we forget the promise we made in the altar of God.
Thank you very much for pointing this out. I hope that people are listening. And for those of you, thank you very much. For those of you who are faith persons, who are religious faith persons, you might take a cue from what he has said and possibly just sit back and ask yourself a few questions. Again, that's for those who are faith based, right? Some others are not, right? And that's okay, as Patty's show. Okay. All right, let me head again to Facebook and take a few, and then I return to let me see if I can jump over to WhatsApp. I will. Savior Mamlo Breezy. Okay, you say your Savior from Mekbe. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Another one here. Okay. I'm gonna go on to YouTube. Well, where was that? Taking comments from just now. Yeah, Remy Shoyomi on Twitter, or rather on YouTube, says kudos to father. No. She's the one saying she wishes all expectant mothers a happy Mother's Day. Don't lose hope. To encourage those who lost their mothers early in life also and are yet to have theirs. Happy Mother's Day. Olaiton Biyemi says kudos to fathers functioning as mothers. I'm on Twitter now. Fide Dash says, I remember one lady telling my mom that she was not a good mom just because of our attitude back then. My mom didn't take it personally, but she kept praying that the lady will become also a mother. She's now one and has kept apologizing to my mom. Says happy Mother's Day. Hello, good morning. Sorry about that. Please call again. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Are you there? Are you there? Okay, I can't hear you. Give me a moment. Let me dash to the other side and take a few comments from WhatsApp. All right, I'm here now. WhatsApp is 08095975805. If you want me to read your comments as anonymous, please start your message with anonymous. Write it at the beginning so that I wouldn't have read your name before I see anonymous. Okay. Good. Says anonymous. I celebrate all mothers out there. Even with my challenge at the moment, I know my time is now to be celebrated next year. Says amen. Fred from Festac. I read something about RH factor. Yeah, that's rhesus factor and its effect in delayed pregnancy. Do you think expectant parents are enlightened enough out here in Nigeria, especially with our health clinics? Well, I think the people who are expectant, who have, like one of the callers said, it's not enough to be expectant. You must have done something about it. You must have gone to the hospital. You must have had tests done. While you're doing all of those tests, you will find out if you have rhesus factor. Okay. Good morning. We've been married for 14 years, but still expecting. It wasn't easy for us seeing all this Mother's Day celebration. Yesterday, she asked me to buy ice cream for her. I couldn't do anything, and she felt bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. You couldn't afford to buy the ice cream, or you just couldn't make it. I'm so sorry. Chokes Polycarp says it has not been easy. I'm so sorry. Do you remember to say something to estranged mothers whose children have ostracized one way or the other because they have refused to forgive them for one reason or the other? Their mothers, they hurt on days like this. That's correct. That's correct. Their family, their parent, the mothers whom their children don't want to ever talk to for whatever reason. Well, I want to appreciate my wife. I know she's not listening now because of the nature of her job, and every other woman still expectant. We've been waiting for close to 14 years and we're not giving up on God. I want to appreciate her resilience, courage, belief, and everything she has put in this rough journey these years. It's only those that have passed through it or going through it that know what I'm talking about. I pray God will keep her and me until our bundle of joy manifests. Thank you very much, Akin, for your message. Another one here from Gordian, by the way. This is pretty long. I'll try to read it. I will want to say that what God cannot do does not exist. I know that line, favorite. I will be a father soon. Amen. I never thought in my life that it would be possible again to have a child, but today the story is different. Let me see. You were saying that you think that what we wish for most times come to pass. Because there was a point in time that I prayed and I said to God, God, if you know that I won't be able to train my child, please don't give me one. Hey, so this thing is looking very real. I also said this prayer that God should only make it possible for me to have kids through the woman who is meant to be my wife. Wow. I had a relationship before meeting my wife, and for the long period we were together, we did everything to make it happen, but never did. To the glory of God, my wife took in immediately after our wedding, and my ex is also pregnant for her husband. He's saying that life is very deep. So you guys also believe in the power of words. So I think that having heard one or two persons mention this, maybe it's a good time for you to start looking inwards. Again, if you're a person of faith, thinking about the the things you have said, the words you've said, about yourself. If you've prayed, some of you have prayed, I don't ever want to have children in this country. Things are so tough. I don't want to ever bring a child into this country. Think about it. All right. I'm done with WhatsApp for now, so give me a moment again. I'm going to slide back and take a few more of your calls. All right, here we are. 0700 993 993 993. Female callers 014657190. Mothering Sunday was yesterday. We're celebrating mothers. Again, like I said, birthing mothers, biological mothers, non-biological mothers, fathers as mothers, and expectant mothers. 0700 993 993 993. Good morning. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Thank you for calling.
First, for me, what I want to say is this. James, there is something said there. It said, do not say, I'm being tested by God when you're going through any trials. So God is not withholding any child from anybody. You are committing fornication, you say you are praying. Not every prayer you pray, you think God listens to. You have to pray according to what God wants or how God asks you to live your life. Then you can say God is listening to your prayer. Not that you go against His rules and you keep calling God into the challenges you are facing. Satan too can help you in case you don't know. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Okay, I believe that's directed again to people who have faith, people who believe in God, because some people don't. Good morning, hello.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Thank you for calling. What's your name? Or you want to stay anonymous?
No. My name is Ibinabo.
Okay, welcome.
This issue of us making promises or covenants and all of that, it's really not about we Christians. Even there's a way we speak to the universe that He listens to what we say. I believe you understand.
Yeah, I got you.
It's not about us Christians. Fine, largely this is based on Christianity. You want to make a covenant with God. When I get married, I want to have my child in this condition, in that condition. And we as humans, we tend to forget those things in a hurry. That when we start having difficulties in having children, we might not be able to reflect or sit back and think that, what have I done in the past that's responsible for me not having this thing? We tend to say, it's my village people, it's my mother-in-law, and all of that, whereas we are the architects of our own problem. And until you know the source of that problem, you cannot get solution. It might just be you buying something for somebody, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
There are laws that work naturally. Maybe somebody gives birth in your compound. Make sure you are the first person to buy Pampers or something for that baby. Do you know, ordinarily that thing can unlock your womb and you have your own baby. So, fine, based on Christianity, what we tend, there are sometimes, maybe when we were still in the world before we became Christians, we may have made promises, said some things unknowingly. You may have made a covenant with somebody that, okay, if I don't marry you, I am not going to have a child. And eventually you don't get married. No, it's true. Eventually you don't get married to that person.
I hear you.
You know, when you now go to meet all these people, they will now tell you, do you remember you made a promise to this person? Go and meet that person until you reconcile and she does so and so. That is when you have a baby. Good morning, Wemimo.
Thank you very much for calling. Again, okay, you might want to take this seriously because I've had quite a number of people begin to talk about this now. Okay. Good morning, hello.
Good morning.
Welcome. Thank you for calling.
My name is Victor.
Welcome, Victor.
And I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the good mothers out there. So my story is like this. I stay with my auntie.
Okay.
My auntie got married to her husband, and they spent 12 years. They don't have a kid. Then one day, her mother-in-law came out and told her that unless she died over her dead body unless she died that she will have a kid. Openly, everybody was there. He said it openly. So eventually, the lady died. The mother-in-law died, and my auntie now has like 6 kids.
What?
After 12 years. So all these things, there are things attached. So many things attached. So someone in any faith that you found yourself, someone needs to be prayerful. Someone really needs to be prayerful. Thank you for your program. You have done it. God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. Okay, again, maybe you want to start paying attention, because I can't discard all of these things I hear from you guys sharing with me. But again, I'm not going to beat it that women are not calling, because I understand, right? No, I'm not going to flog it. Not today, some other time, but not today. It's okay if you just want to listen. Again, I understand the feeling a lot of these women are having in this season, where it's Mother's Day everywhere. My mother pictures everywhere. I know how you could feel. I'm not in your direct shoes, but I know how you could feel. So it's all right if you don't want to call. It's all right if you're listening. I hope that my show helps you feel a bit better, right? That's actually the intent. I hope it makes you feel better, that someone actually thought about you. I do, right? Think about it. Come on now.
Hello, Emma. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Okay, I've been listening to your program. I want to remain anonymous.
That's fine.
Wow. Well, you see, there's power in the tongue. It actually happened to me.
Oh.
I remember before I got married, I think I said something. I said, God, anyone that's not my husband, please blind all their eyes. You know, I got married when I was about 36. No man was coming, but I actually knew what I told God then. So my person was like, but you are a pretty girl, you are this, why the brother not come? And I remember I said, oh, Pastor, the reason is because I told God something. And you know, when I even told God that, I even gave the condition, I said the person must be an orphan. You know the reason for orphan? I just want to take care of the man because he has missed so much. I'll be able to pass exactly what I take him to pass.
Wow.
So today I'm happy I married, I have children and the rest, and the man that's the only man I ever knew in my life.
Oh.
And it's actually my husband. So sometimes when we say something, truly we may forget. But you know, God does not forget, especially if you're a faith person. That's just my own story. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you for that. Good morning. Hello? Hello, are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. Morning.
Okay. My name is Ngozi, and what I want to tell my fellow women is, when we are waiting, okay, it's good to pray. Of course, everything is God that will do it. Then we should also, try options. Because I've had friends who are close to 50, and you tell them to try IUI, try fertility. Not like you don't have the money, try IVF. They'll tell you no, that their mothers did not do IVF. Why would they do IVF? I had one that I told her that, your mother, did she give birth at 40-something? Did she give birth at so age? Did she not marry early? No, be you go no marry early, and now you're having issues. So we should try, because it's God that gave the doctors the wisdom.
Absolutely.
To do it. Me, when I had my IVF, even the doctor, before he transferred the embryo, he prayed.
Yeah, because
prayed,
yes.
When I came out, I pulled his legs. I said, doctor, where did they play now?
He knows what he's talking about, because not every IVF is successful. Not every transfer is successful. But thank you very much for pointing that out. That's very true. On my way out, I see my phone lines are still on fire, but I totally need to go. I must remind you that while you're waiting, like she said, and some other callers have said, you must be taking steps. You must have gone to the hospital. Look at alternatives. Look at options. Adoption is an alternative. I've talked about this several times last year, especially. Adoption is an alternative. IVF is an alternative. Surrogacy is an alternative. Fertility treatment is an alternative. Look at these alternatives. And here, I'm here for you. I have to go. Thank you for being a part of the show. Happy Mothering Sunday. We'll be doing Mother's Day again in May because of the reason I told you before the start of the show. So we will celebrate again. But that is mostly done in the US and the countries I mentioned earlier. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Have a fabulous rest of the day. I'm still here reading the news to you. Have a good day. Goodbye now.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.